All right, so walk in the property. So when I finally meet the guy and I walk into the gal, whoever I'm at the house with, I ask him like, so give me the grand tour. And I am walking this property, and they're pointing out all the things. And I ask, I normally say the thing like, who'd want to sell a place like this? Get their information. I'm looking to build rapport. A little bit of humor. Just become friendly with them. Get to know these people real well. And what I'm doing is I'm looking for major items. What were the 5 major items? You guys remember from the price sheet? HVAC, foundation,
electrical,
plumbing, electrical, and roof. Those are the 5 things that I'm ever looking for. Nothing else. They can tell me like, the carpet here and all of this stuff. I don't need to know that stuff. I just need to know these major things are. And I'm going to show you the reason why. So I take lots of pictures. I take good pictures, bad pictures. Whatever the property looks like, I'm doing that. So, hey guys, here's a hole. This happens to be that house of 1225 Green Hills. This is this property. These are these pictures. Why would I take bad pictures?
show the buyer what the buyer's getting.
Yeah, show my buyer's getting. So I want to be as transparent as possible. This is like, hey guys, this is the good, this is the bad. I never want to be the guy that's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about that problem. Oh yeah, the foundation is cracked. Yeah, that's true. Or, yeah, this bedroom's missing half its carpet. It's crazy, The dude, I asked him about this too when I was going through property. I was like, so can you tell me what happened here? Oh, well, I had one of those home gyms, and I got tired of it wobbling on the floor, so I cut the carpet out so I could have it sit on the cement.
His wife,
Yeah.
Cut out the blood stain.
Yeah, right? Yeah. The dead body. I'm like, really? Like, what? Like, it was wobbling too much on the carpet? I don't know. But yeah, that's what he did. And I hate to say this. The dude was a fat guy. And I'm like, you had a home gym in this house?
well,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that you were using.
Hopeful purchase. It's like, I'm going to do it. And
He had it.
he doesn't want to go to the gym because he's embarrassed of his size.
There you go. That could be. I mean, it wasn't like obese and stuff like that, but he just was like, he doesn't work out. And I say that politely. I'm just like, he had anger management issues. There were a bunch. I have all these pictures in this thing. The only workout I think he got was beating the crap out of the house. I have doors that were kicked in, punched through. I mean, this dude was like, no wonder they're getting a divorce. This is a bad situation.
Old woman. I had a roommate like that. You hear the phone, click, a couple of cuss words, and then I'd be going 1,001, 1,000. Oops.
It just, I feel bad for the kid, man. It was one of actually the saddest experiences that I've actually had in this business. So I'm sitting there. We're going to talk about this. We're going to get to it in a later module, but just real quick. There's 2 ways to close on a house: with the title company, and then face-to-face, belly-to-belly with a notary. It's called a table closing. So I did a table closing at this one because they're getting a divorce. He had already moved out of state. He came back just for this. So we're sitting at the table. My notary is there. They sign over the property. As soon as they transfer the deed to me, because the deed transfer is when it's actually signed. So once it's signed, the property's done. I don't have to go record it. The recording just puts the world on notice that it's been transferred, but the actual signature, notarized, is the transfer of the deed. So he transfers the deed, gives it to me. I take the paper. I thank both of them. As I'm thanking both of them, the wife breaks down and just starts sobbing hysterically. The dude, big old guy, loses it. I'm like, holy crap. My notary, she's just like, starts like shaking, like just not feeling like completely uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm sorry, this is such a bad situation for you. I'm happy that I'm able to buy it and help you guys move on, amicably. I'm going to protect your credit. Complete lie, because Angelo, so the thing going to foreclosure, sucked so bad. So bad, you guys. The worst situation in my life when it came to being an investor and not being able to be a man of my word was the worst thing ever. Fortunately, it got resolved. But they're crying, and I walk outside with my notary. I'm like, I'll just leave you guys alone. Thank you so much. We'll take care of this property. My notary, she's like, holy crap. How do you do this? How do you do this? And she has tears now coming down her face. She's crying. She's like, how do you do this? I can't do this. This is too much emotion, too much stress. And I'm like, it's tough. These are people's lives. I mean, all of their dreams, all of their hopes, all of their expectations of being able to work something out in that situation, gone. The moment they signed over, that was it. There is nothing else holding those two people together anymore. This is a very emotional thing. So you get the good and the bad. And you save people. You get to walk into situations and just truly take that burden off their shoulders.
I don't know if it's such a bad thing, though. It sounds like an emotional release.
It was that, but it was also then they just realized that this is it.
Yeah, it was a release of all the burden of that relationship that they were carrying.
Or they've never let it out. His anger, this dude, was very violent in the relationship. And yeah, it was a bad situation, man. I feared for the lady after I left, actually. She's still alive. All right. So videos and pictures, they're going to be used when you market the property later. That's why I take a lot of pictures. So let me go ahead and show you a video walkthrough here.
So Ryan, you're just trying to capture all the information. You're just using your cell phone to capture the video of the property as you walk through.
Exactly right.
And just the pictures of the house.
Yep.
So it doesn't have to be anything special, just the.
No, it's down and dirty, man.
Okay.
So let me just do a quick show you here. I think this is a different property. No, actually I don't have it. All right, guys. So we are going to watch this amazing walkthrough.
All right, when you walk in the door, you're kind of hit with the dog odor. So let's go ahead and go here. So here's the kitchen. There is a fridge.
Right? This isn't for your wholesale buyers.
This property could have went either way.
And you're narrating this with the seller there? Saying your house?
No, this house was vacant. Yep.
This is a Gridley house?
Yes, it is. Yep. The seller sometimes is there when I am narrating it. Yep. So this house, again, it could have went either way. I could have wholesaled it, or I could have kept it as a sub-2 rent-to-own. I actually ended up doing a sub-2 rent-to-own on it. So enjoy.
All right, when you walk in the door, you're kind of hit with the dog odor. So let's go ahead and go here. So here's the kitchen. There is a fridge that is staying, a bunch of cleaning materials. There is a dishwasher that is, I cannot remember if they said it was working or not. I don't think it is working. But there's a bunch of stuff that just was left in cupboards, like glassware and things like that. Here is the sink. Here's some more cupboard space, countertop space. Bunch of cleaning stuff. Looks like poached eggs. This is a old, or not old, but it's a Frigidaire. It's an actual wide one. It has a dual oven. You have a side one here, and then of course the main one. There's a little breakfast nook. There's a Kirby. This Kirby is going to be staying with the house. It is a diamond edition. You can see that. Kirby, we have one just like this. Another one of our houses came with a Kirby, so we don't need another Kirby. And here is the living room here. In the backyard, we'll go out in the backyard in just a minute. And we'll go down the hallway here. This house is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. This is a closet with some old school games. And there is a swamp cooler that is no longer working, so you have that there. Looks like the smoke detector is gone. There's a thermostat that is missing right now for this wall heater. Here's the first bathroom. This one here, you can see everything is working. It's just dirty. Toilet, bathtub, shower. Definitely could either be replaced or cleaned. Here is a bedroom. This one here has the roof that came down. So there's a leak outside. there's a tree branch that's hitting the roof, so we know exactly what caused it. You can see here where this is at. You're gonna see a little bit of this black, a little bit of molding that's happened. It happens when you have water, and so this whole ceiling is starting to come down here. So you're gonna want to replace the roof, and in the process, you're just gonna want to go ahead and replace the sheetrock here, and take care of that. Let me show you. There's one other leak as well in the kitchen, and it looks like they tried to reinforce it with some wood here. And this is caused by another tree. There's 2 branches of this tree of the roof line that is rubbing against the roof that has caused this particular leak. The person that lived here before did not know how to fix it other than just to try to reinforce the support beams of the roof there.